Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kbouge Creations, and if you are new here, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that notification for more episodes every Thursday at 7 p.m. Now today, I'm super excited. We are making spaghetti squash with spinach meatballs. Yes, you've heard it right. Spinach meatballs. I get it. I put spinach in everything, but that's how we get some type of vegetables in our kids' food, right? I'm sure you guys can relate. So for the kiddos, I ended up doing regular spaghettis and then added spaghetti squash on top of the regular spaghettis and then just drizzled that yummylicious sauce. Look at that. And then added the meatballs and it was chef's kisses. Now, these are some of the ingredients, not all, so be sure to look at the description below for more details. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's start off with the trick. Thanks to my sister, I boiled water in the tea kettle and then I added that boiling water into a pot and that reduced so much time. I then added the carrots and the tomato to let it cook and soften. In the meantime, I sort of wrestled with this spaghetti squash. If you know, you know, it's so hard, but I got it open. It was super satisfying when I was actually able to open it. Alrighty, so then I scooped out all the seeds and placed all that into a nice clean bowl so that way maybe you can cook them later and then snack on them. They're really good. Then I drizzled some olive oil, sprinkled some salt, some pepper, and I brushed all that in there so it can give it some flavor, some taste. And then afterwards I placed these on a cooking sheet lined with aluminum foil. Now, I would suggest to poke some holes on top with a fork so that way it can cook thoroughly. I placed these into the ovens afterwards for about 45 to an hour, just depending on your liking. It was set at 400 degrees. Then I checked on my tomatoes and carrots, and as you can see, they weren't really ready yet. Afterwards, I started on my meatballs. I added the eggs and all the seasonings and I just placed all in there and I mixed it with a fork. I promise you I have other utensils to mix it with, but I feel like the fork really works here. So I just mixed all that together into a separate bowl so that way when I poured it all in there, it will distribute evenly. And of course, the spinach.
Of course, you can't forget the secret ingredient, joy!
All right, then afterwards, just combine all that together with your fork, or maybe just your hands. Get in there, form those meatballs, and place them on that clean plate. Then afterwards, grab those meatballs, place them into the flour mixture, and lightly coat them. Now wash your hands. Alright, then afterwards add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to your pan, and once that's nice and heated up, add your meatballs. Let them cook for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, because afterwards you'll be placing these meatballs into the sauce so they'll cook even longer. While those were cooking, I looked at my carrots and tomatoes, and they were ready to be blended. All right, so then I went ahead and blended this together. I'd say about 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want it to be too watery. You want it to still be lumpy for your sauce to give it that nice saucy flavor. And of course, do you see these beauties? Look at those. They look amazing. Yummy. Alright, so once you cooked all the meatballs, grab all those pieces of oil and everything onto a pot, transfer that over, and then add your garlic and your onions and saute that until translucent. Alright, then add your carrot and tomato mixture into the pot, and then add all your other ingredients. Now, you cannot forget to put basil leaves, so make sure you put at least 2 of those to give it that nice tomato saucy flavor. Once that starts simmering, make sure you add your meatballs. Just add them one by one, or just add them all at once. Then you mix all that up and you wait for about 30 minutes for it to cook. In the meantime, I saw that the spaghetti squash, they were ready, and I took them out of the oven, and as you can see here, like, they were nice and ready. Perfect. As you can see here, I did this regular spaghettis too. So there you have it, this nice delicious meal, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. It's so good, so flavorful, and it's just so easy. So I hope you guys give it a try and let me know in the comments below how it was.